Hello, my name is David Summons with Grace Root Designs here in Dallas, Texas, and today we're going to talk about MySQL. Now, MySQL is a database management software that helps many of the Web 2.0 web applications that we use today save and store the data of the content that we view on many of the websites that we have. And you have a lot of content management systems like Joomla and WordPress. These applications require a MySQL database to function and to install on a server. So what you want to do, you want to start with your cPanel, log into your hosting account. Here we're using Bluehost for an example, and it should take you to your cPanel, and in cPanel it'll give you the options for your databases, which are of course being managed by MySQL. And let's go through the process of creating a database. It's really sensitive and very intuitive, and at the end of the day it's a very user-friendly approach to creating databases. So here we're going to create a database. We're just going to give it a name, which all databases will have their own name specific to the database. I'm going to create the database here. Now cPanel reloads. It'll give you a confirmation that it added the database that we just created. And then the second part of creating a database is a database user. Now, database users are necessary to have login credentials and security in the access to the data that's present or going to be present in your database. So let's locate our database user. And what we're going to do, we're actually going to go down and create a user here. And it's going to ask you to create a password. Create your user. And now once you've had your database created and your user created, you're simply going to assign the user to the database, or here the verbiage is actually add user to database. So we're going to select our user that we just created, David, in our database, Grace Root, and simply hit the add prompt. And you'll notice in our above, it's gonna ask you for the privilege level. You can have several different security measures set in place if you want that user to be able to execute or create tables within that database. You can select those options at your leisure. And once you're done, you should see your database and your user all connected. And this information is what you're going to use to configure the web application that you're looking to install that requires MySQL. Again, my name is David Summons, here with Grace Root Design in Dallas, Texas, and today we talked about starting up with MySQL databases.